man, we're finally done with all that stuff. Did you ever think we were gonna get done? We didn't.
I didn't think I was ever going to get down here. And then I got lost, of course.
Yeah, we went in the Y, we went to the left of the Y instead of the right of the Y.
Tommy, you need to go to the bathroom, or you want some water, anything else to drink, or anything? You good?
Okay.
Coffee?
No.
Does that girl look familiar to you?
No.
Never date a girl that look like that?
Not that I did. No.
Antonio look like that?
No.
Nobody that you've ever dated look like this gal right here?
No.
If I told you your name was Tina, would that ring a bell to you?
Not at all.
What if we told you we had evidence that would tie you?
I wouldn't believe it. You talking about tie me to her? I mean, is she alive or dead?
She's dead.
Oh, I wouldn't. Well,
What if I told you we had your DNA off her? Would you believe it?
no, I wouldn't believe it.
Do I have any reason to lie to you?
No, you don't have any reason not to.
And you've been in law enforcement long enough to know that if I'm willing to come all the way down here from Dayton, Ohio, it's not certainly because of the beautiful Alabama weather. I'm coming down here for a reason.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement, wouldn't you think?
I would think so.
And the reason is because we're not, you killed her.
So when
That you killed her.
are you stating that I killed her?
I'm asking you, did you
Oh,
kill
no.
her? Okay,
I don't
if
even
I'm
know
telling you that we have evidence that says that you did, what do you have to say to that?
Well, I have nothing to say to that. I mean, there's nothing I can say.
And like Rick was saying, obviously, there's a reason why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, we just didn't, go, okay, point me to this person, okay? We're talking about a homicide that happened in 1991.
And I
Okay,
certainly didn't pick Tommy Swint's name out of a hat, because I have never met you before until that day that I seen you at your house on Poplar.
Okay.
And because of this degree of scientific certainty that we have nowadays with the crime labs the way that they are, I mean, that's the only way that I knew who Tommy Swint even was. I mean, I've been in law enforcement for 30 years. I didn't know who Tommy Swint was. I mean, I didn't know you from any other officer. I didn't know you from Detective King. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm coming at you for a reason, and that's why.
obviously, again, this happened in 1991. You know what DNA is. You know what we do nowadays. Like I said, you've been involved with law enforcement for long enough to understand. What we in the cold case unit is we take evidence from old cases and we resubmit everything back into the crime lab. And things that they were able to do back in 91, okay, obviously what we can do now is not what they could do then. So we resubmit everything. When we resubmitted all the evidence in this case, the evidence that we have in the case comes back to you as our suspect. So the bottom line is, you do have explaining to do, okay, on why we have evidence that says you killed her. Obviously, you've lived with this for, obviously what I'm saying is, do I believe you're guilty? Yes, because of the evidence we have. So that'll take us into 18 years ago that you killed somebody. Obviously, it appears to me because of the fathering that you are, because of the good husband that you are, and because of the law enforcement dealing that you have, this has not been an easy thing for you to deal with over the years. I can just tell you that from sitting here. Okay? When you kill somebody, it probably was by accident. Doesn't seem like that you're a mean, vicious person.
And you might have panicked.
But the bottom line is, you did, and you've got to explain it. And I think you're ready to explain it after 19 years of living with us. I think you're ready.
And all due respect, and I understand what your job is, but I'm gonna have to bring this to a close. And I'm quite sure I'll be talking to you again. And
Why do you want to bring it to a close?
because my attorney wouldn't want me getting into this.
Who are you representing, Mike?
And the vandal.
the van away at Dayton.
So you're telling me after 18, 19 years, you don't want to talk about this to us?
Well, you say this, I don't know what this is.
This murder,
Well,
this murder of her?
okay.
Because I believe, like I said, I do believe that whatever it was an accident. It wasn't purposely that you went out that night and said, I'm going to kill Tina tonight, I'm going to kill somebody, with the intent to do it. It happened, it was an accident, you overreacted, and now you've had to live with this. And obviously, and I mean, you could call it a cliche, you could call it whatever you want, but I do believe that after this amount of time that you're looking for a reason to get it off. You've lived with it. It's not an easy thing to live with, because you're not a bad person.
Like I said, out of due respect, I want to end the conversation.
Okay.
This is what's gonna be the situation is you are gonna go home, okay? But I also think that you understand that you'll see us again, okay? And I guess in knowing that, I want you to understand a few things. I'll give you my card, Rick gave you his. You have the opportunity to talk to us, okay?
Call Mr. Vanaway.
He
if you
knows
like.
us. I know him very well. I just got done with a case with him not too long ago. He knows I'm fair. He knows I'm not out to screw anybody. But people do have to have consequences for what they've done. You know, but again, it's been 19 years. How much, you know, you've done well, whatever you've
Well, we'll be
done,
more than happy to sit back down with you.
and
more than
discuss things
happy.
with you, okay? And, you know, we have to take everything into consideration when we sit down and talk to you. And that's what we're willing to do. Obviously, your disadvantage or our disadvantage is you're in Alabama and we're in Ohio. Okay, so obviously that puts us both in a disadvantage of the easy contact. But again, we got phones, very easy to get a hold of us, and it's very easy to get a hold of Anthony. I would suggest that you do get a hold of Anthony or whoever you are, your attorney, and have them get a hold of us. I would highly suggest that because the next time you may not have quite a quick opportunity to get a hold of him. So you may want to let him know what's going on.
Yeah, I can tell you the reason that we
Because
come.
we will, you know, obviously you understand, we will, so you do need to get a hold of him, okay?
And that's not, and I know you don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, I just have this statement to make, is that there is additional evidence in this case, that being a fingerprint, not of a normal digit, but as a second digit or possibly from a palm. That's why we took those today, to have them compared as well. We'll see what happens from there. Okay?
And then we deal with extradictions and all that kind of stuff.
But I do appreciate your time, appreciate your cooperation, your patience, because I know it has been a long day. And like I said, things move a little slower down here than they do in Dayton, Ohio, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, just understand, Tommy, we're trying to be fair as we can be, and we understand and we appreciate your cooperation with us, okay? Because I think you know just as well as I do it, you know, sometimes it becomes, you know, you an asshole, I can be a bigger asshole. And you work the street long enough and you work the jail, that's the way it is. You're an asshole, I'll be a bigger asshole. You cooperate, I cooperate,
Yeah.
and that's the way it is. If there's no reason for me to be an asshole, I'm not going to be. And that's basically, I think, what Rick and I can't disagree with at this point, that you've done everything that we've asked, and we appreciate that. And again, you do need to get a hold of an attorney and have them get a hold of us, and we can talk real soon. Is that fair?
Do you have
I'll
any
get my
questions
card.
for us in addition to that?
Okay, it's out there in my briefcase, but I'll grab it so that you'll have it, and then they'll probably take you back to your car. And you can get a hold of us, Anthony can, or whoever, whether it be Anthony or whether it be somebody else.
Appreciate your time.
Okay?
Okay?
All right, take care. And if you have any other questions come up, also, you can give us a call. All right?